One of the best towers, the bomb shooter, was nerfed in the recent update to Battles 2. So what they changed is the 103 and 203 cluster bombs bonus cluster periods used to be from +6 to now +4. Cluster bombs is already a potent weapon against group balloons, especially when mass blockers allow multiple explosions to hit the same balloons. We don't feel like it needs any extra power, so we're reducing the extra periods gained from cross-pathing. With that being said, we're going to showcase the newly nerfed for the bomb shooter, especially with the cluster bombs for today's video, and see if it's still any as good. Let's just get into the match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so we're on the map of Sands of Times, and we're going to be cooking with the strat of Agent Jericho, bomb, farm, and the sub. So we're going to be starting off with the bomb shooter as going to be our first tower, and I do not know if this is going to be the best bomb shooter spot. And we're going to go for round 1 Agent Jericho as well, because I know Agent Jericho, it's like 850 Whoppy per dollars. So let's see if we could try to do this though by going for round 1. So let's go ahead and get that up as going to be round about now, because I know Agent Jericho with bomb, farm, and sub, which is one of the best type of decent strat that I do remember the time that used to be one of the best. Now with this video, for those who do not know, what is my main objective for today is we are going to be showcasing the newly changes that they did to the bomb shooter that just got nerfed in Battles 2, which is going to be the tier 3 bomb path, the cluster bomb. Now typically with a cluster bomb, they decide to nerf the bonus cluster periods. So okay, this is gonna be bad, so we'll go for that right about now. And I don't know what the heck I was doing, but I gotta be really careful not to choke this. But again, chat, I know the bomb shooter did get a nerf, which obviously if you know about the bomb shooter, that is used to be one of the decent best tower, and it pairs well with using along with ETN, Agent Jericho, Cyber Quincy, and much more. But I think with this one, we're going to try our best, and if you do not know what they have done to the bonus cluster periods, which both of the 103 and 203 cluster bombs were both nerfed, which is going to be the same thing with the bonus cluster periods, but it is now to +6 to now +4. So basically it's going to be pretty hard though, and I don't even know, we're going to somehow beat A-okay. Okay, he did somehow blue boost me, so I got to be super really careful against that. I'm hoping that we don't choke this left to right, but he's running with the Ninja Wizard, and he's going for the Dawn Gunner. But the Dawn Gunner spot is not that great, though. I hate to break it to that guy, but that spot is definitely not the great spot, I know. But I'm not sure how good it is along with the newly nerfed cluster really is, though. But I went for the 203 cross path. So let's hopefully for the best we don't somehow choke these games left to right. Oh, wow, we're actually struggling here. Okay, let me go for a sub. Or, ooh, hold on. Let's go for that just to be safe, because I don't want to somehow die to the inside. And I know my farm game is not that great, I know. But we're going to start going for another one as well. Oh, shoot, this might be bad, actually. Okay, okay. Okay, actually, I want to tower boost this, because I don't want to somehow die to the stupid ways, though. I lead down to 20, but it is so freaking bad. I should have brought ETN though, because I know ETN along with this combo, it's going to be extra better with having the bear spare up in the game like this. And we'll use the level 3 ability. And also, I forgot it's on last though, that's why it struggles a little bit though, but it's okay. We'll go for another cluster, just able to play extra safe. And since we all know that our goal is to try to see of how good the cluster really is though, which I understand that the cluster, basically when maps blocks allow multiple explosions, basically it's like one of the best. Like for example, if you're on the map Oasis, Cobra Commands, every blocker to really somehow helps the bomb shooter defense pretty smooth for early game. And especially whatever, if you are trying to go for the greedy farms here, then obviously people are going to be like, yo, how do people decide to greed farms without them to go for the heavy bombs? Well, typically because people rather prefer bring out the Agent Jericho or Cyber Quincy or just ETN though, because I know some people decide to go for the very insanely advantage here. But I think for that time here, we're going to try to see if this guy might send me with some insides of the rush. But during round 11, by the way. So let's go ahead and start going for the Submerged Support, because I need this for the decamo. So let's activate this. And I know the next round is going to be so freaking brutal here. I know. Okay, it's already round 12. So I'm pretty sure this guy, I don't even know if he's going to try to send me with some inside of the rush. But we'll have the plantation, which I know we're going to go for the monkey bank. I know. I mean, I'm not sure what is the best play, which I know people are still going to try to go for the monkey bank still, but I don't even know if monkey bank might be the better play or whatever. But Okay, it's already around 14 with some lets here. So we'll go for this on first. And we'll continue on with some group sets of Yellow's Eco. And I know for the next round, I'm not sure this guy might send me with some more rushes. But however, this guy does have the Necro. He's got the Flash Bomb. He did get everything that this guy has. Okay, send me another one or a rush. Let me see we don't somehow choke this. Oh, don't choke this, please. Okay, we're good. Okay, he sent me like another one. I mean, this is starting to get scary. Okay, he's gonna send me more. So we'll go for another one as well. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine without even worried about, but I am gonna try to do is we'll go for the marketplace. But again, we want to somehow showcase some love with the Bond Shooter, which obviously the Bond Shooter did get a nerf, which I'm not sure how good it is along with the Bond Shooter nerf really is. Also, I forgot to activate the ability for level 3. So let's activate my tech bot for my Agent Jericho so I don't forget to able to somehow use the abilities every single time I kept forgetting. So we'll have this Bond Shooter, which is going to be off from the Maul Mortar. And I need to somehow figure it out how to go for the better plays here. So I think my best bet is we'll go for the Monkey Bank, which obviously I know the Monkey Bank is going to be pretty helpful. And even though we could try to go for the Monkeynomics cell, I think there's a chance that we could try to somehow able to have everything straight in all the battles too. And we'll have this on the perfect D-camo spot, of course. And since we all know that... Oh, like send me a rush here. Okay, let me see if we can try to defend that. Okay, let me tower this actually, because that is actually a really big rush. Okay, we're fine. Alright, not even close, chat. Not even close. Alright, it's already around 20. And let's go ahead and start going for the triple guns. Because I know triple guns along with this is going to help out. And are we good against the insides? Or the ceramics? Okay, we're good. Oh, so it's about to be around, well, it's already around 21, by the way. So we'll go for that. Oh, wait, is that the adjustments? I just realized that. Oh, you're so dead to the adjustments. Oh, let's use level 10. Oh, you activate level 10. Oh, wow, that was a fair play, though. Literally, level 10 is actually insane against any of this tight rushes. Or not tight rushes, but Route 21 with some AI adjustments. Like, that AI adjustment is absolutely one of the most scariest things that people are worried about. But I have a bad feeling that on Route 23, it is going to be one of the insane rush we have to somehow be super duper careful with. So, let's try our best to try to go for the... Well, we should probably save it to go for the Energizer, which I'm pretty sure he might send me with some rushes here. Like, I'm not too sure. But, yeah, we'll activate this, of course. So, my best bet is to go for the upgrade to the Monkeynomics. So, let me see how much it's going to be for the Monkeynomics. It's going to be 38k. And this is going to be by selling for 14k. 8k. It's going to be 21k. So, I'm thinking we could try to go for that for the next income. So, we could try to get that up for the Monkeynomics. So, can we go for that? Oh. We're very close, actually. Okay, there we go. We got the Monkeynomics chat. Yeah, I know farming is actually pretty best here. Whatever, if you are going for the better farm advantage. Okay, there comes the morph of the AI. So, let's hopefully we don't somehow choke this, though. We'll go for the blue impact. And I do not know if this guy will send me with some sets of the DETs in the next round. But if you decide to, then we will somehow go for the Bloon Crush. Or, I'm not sure if this is going to be so impossible to try to afford the Bloon Crush or something. We will find out. This guy might send me with some DETs here, so we'll go for... Oh, he sent me one. Hold on. Okay, not even close, bro. I don't know why it didn't let me sell. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, wait, I should probably have the submerged spore at the back, so that way we could try to decamo the insides. Oh, speaking of that... Okay, we are fine, chat. Yes, sir! Alright. Well, that was a really nasty of the rush of the DET, but we did somehow manage to defend that. Also, we gotta be really careful against the AI here, so let's try our best to try to somehow not choke this left to right. But all I could tell that the Bond Shooter nerf, I do not know if many people are gonna be thinking that the Bond Shooter might not be the best so far. So again, whatever, if you are playing to somehow defend like anything, whatever, if you are going for the clusters for the early game. Also, he's dead to the AI, right? Oh, wow, he's dead. I mean, this guy needs to do something, though. Oh, my God. There's no way, bro. Oh! 6 lives. Yo, there's no shot this guy laid down to 6 lives. Are you for real? What the heck? That guy literally got lucky. Okay, now he's dead to the Fortify. Yup. He's dead to the Fortify, chat. Yup. You guys hate to see it, though. Okay, he did pop it. but we'll send a fortified BATs. That's going to be the way. So let's send one. And yup, he sends a regular BFB. Literally, there's no chance that this guy will defend. But yup, he is so dead to this though. Unless this guy needs to somehow target the Dawn Gunners. Oh, this might be bad though. Oh wait, I forgot the... Wait, are we fine? I'll go for the recursive cluster, just to be safe. I mean, I didn't get the defense up. I don't know what the heck am I doing. Okay. I think we are fine. Yup, we are good, chat. Let's go for that. And that should probably be a GG, because obviously this guy's gonna die to the fortified BADs. So, apparently there's nothing that this guy could do. Or we could try to sell everything though, I don't mind. But we could try to go for though for the Bloon Crush here. So, let's sell everything though, except we don't want to sell my submerger support or something. Okay, send me one. Yep, that's not gonna do anything. That is not going to do anything, my friend. Not a freaking chance, man. Recursive cluster for the win, and yup, that's going to be a GG. Oh my god, man. Well, obviously, all I know that the bomb shooter, it's like, you know, one of the best decent towers still, which obviously I know it did get nerfed. But I'm kind of glad that we did get to see some matchup with along with the bomb shooter, which obviously I know that the bomb, basically for the early game, if you rather prefer go for the cluster, I believe this might be pretty impossible of how the nerf really is though with the cluster. I actually want to hop into another game so we can try to showcase more with the bomb shooter, so I will catch you guys when we get to the next one. Alright guys, so this time we're in the next game, but we're on the map of Off-Tai. Now unfortunately we cannot find the map of Cobra Command or Oasis for the bomb strategy, but however we decided to switch things up from Agent Jericho to ETN, and also the sub to a Spy Factory. So I've been thought about switching things up, which obviously I wanted to try my best to try to somehow pull this off for the early game, especially whatever if we are going for the better advantage by going for the better farms up. Now as for that, this guy will be starting off with the ice at the beginning, striker, and he's got the tag as going to be the strategy. So I don't know if the strategy could probably pull it off, but he's running with the tag, but with the ice with striker. But I'm not sure why this guy decided to have striker, which means that maybe this guy might be running with, I think my guess has to be maybe the mortar, or it could be the boncher. Like, I have no idea, man. But we're gonna see if we do try to somehow go all the way get to maybe to round 20, which I know the last game we did go all the way get to round 30, which obviously I know that round 30, guys, we did not somehow get rushed with some sets of the BADs, etc. But we did get to see some action for the early game here, but we're gonna go for the good old cluster bomb as going to be right about now. Also, he's gonna be fine. Okay, went for the even faster attack shooter, so that is definitely a fair play. But we're gonna try our best to try to farm very, very hard, so we'll activate level 3 just to be safe. Now, apparently bomb farm is Spy Factory. It's like one of the best type of strategy that, if you remember the strategy that used to be one of the decent best. Also, we're gonna go for the heavy bombs just to be safe, because we can't even defend it inside, unfortunately. But we're gonna be going for a nest farm, which I know we did get the upgrade to the heavy bombs, which we don't have to worry about to go for another bomb shooter or anything else. So we're gonna go for a secondary farm right about now. Oh, yep, he's got mortar. Okay, so he's going for the tank ice, and he's going for the mortar as going to be the strategy. Yeah, no wonder this guy decided to have striker as going to be his hero. So technically that kind of makes sense, because don't forget, striker, especially with the bomb shooter, to really bust from strikers. So I think that kind of makes sense to decide to bring out the mortar, but I'm not sure how good it is along against any types of late game strategies, especially if this guy might send me with some, I don't know if this guy will send me with some fortified BADs early, but we're gonna go for the Spy Factory, which is going to be right about here. We'll have this on the good old smart targeting. And I don't know if this guy might send me a rush though, like I don't even know, man. But if he decides to send me with some type of sets of the bait rushes, we're going to be going for the cluster just to try to play safe. And he's going to send me with some eco progression again. But I think my best bet is to try to go for the monkey bank first. Also, we should probably recover against any of the camels here. So, yep, it's already round 12. So, let's hopefully this guy does not send me camo rushes, because I'm a bit scared that this guy might try to send me with some camos. But we're going to go for a monkey bank on round 12, ladies and gentlemen. So let's freaking get it. And yeah, I think we are going to try to send it with some better progression, mixed ecoing. Because I know we're going to try to do is we'll save it to go for the marketplaces, plantations, etc. Now, typically, this guy needs to somehow do to defend the insides of the AI or the mobs here. He needs to somehow go if the upgrade to the overdrives, or have the upgrade to the artillery battery, which I know the artillery battery is actually pretty expensive though, I know, but I want to try our best to try to somehow pull this off. Like, I know this guy might send me with some, I believe this guy might try to send me with some tight ceramics, which, you know, it's going to be my only guess here, which I know obviously tight ceramics on round 24, it's like one of the deadliest rush ever in all the battles too, especially if you are trying to defend it, like going for the upgrade to the recursor cluster spam. Like, guys, recursor clusters, especially against any up to tight ceramics, it's like one of the best defense that you have to somehow pull this off. Okay, zebra rush. Are we fine? Actually, let me tower boost this, just to be safe. Also, we get a little last spike. I did saw that, but we did tower boost it at a amount of time. But let's go ahead and start going for another cluster, which I want to go for this type of path here. And we'll try to save it to go for the marketplace, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he sent me with some zebras again, but we'll go for 2 recursor clusters, or cluster bombs, sorry. But, also, we good? Hold on. We don't somehow die to that, right? Please don't tell me. Okay. There we go. We defend it. A defense to defend. I know we don't have the level 3 bag, unfortunately, but I think we can start somehow manage to pull this off here. Whatever, if there's a BFB rush or anything else, or if this guy might send me with some tight ceramics, then we'll save it to go for the, you know, just go if you upgrade to the recursor cluster spam, or have the bomb blitz, which obviously bomb blitz defends pretty well. Whatever, if you are linking down to like any upper lives here, like let's just say for example 1 life, obviously it will activate the passive ability or something. So for my best bet is to try to save it to go for the I'm in Bloons. And I know it's about to be on round 20, which is going to be in the next round. So we're going to prepare ourselves to try to go for the upgrade to the ball border. But it's already round 20, by the way. So let's go ahead and try to go for the ball border right about now. And we'll activate level 3 just to be able to play safe. Also, send me a fortified BFBs. I did saw that. So let's go ahead and start building my defense here. But I think we'll have the level 10 prepare up soon. So let me go ahead and start building. Oh my god, this might be bad, but I think we could try to somehow manage to pull this off, right? I think we could. Okay, level 10. Okay, we're good. Nice. I know this guy might send me with some rushes here, but I know tight ceramics, which is going to be pretty scary though. But we'll have the blue impact just to play safe. And this guy still sent me with some like better progression eco, which I know this guy is trying to eco as hard as possible. But it's already around 24, chat. Let's see if this guy might send me with some tight ceramics. If this guy decides to, then we're going to start going for it is to go for the recursor cluster spam. Or should we try to do is, or I can sell you actually. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I got it, and I need to save it to go for the nomics here. Oh, he switched it up with some blacks here. Okay, so he's trying to somehow eco as hard as possible. So we'll have this up. I know this guy might still send me with some eco progression, but he will try to do is he will save it to go for the impel. I don't even know, but I'm hoping by the time if we do somehow defend the insides or whatever this guy will be sending me one, then we are somehow going to somehow defend the heck out of the fortified BADs on round 30. And we got the Monkeynomics, ladies and gentlemen. So let me start adding my tech bot for my good old Monkeynomics, so that way we don't have to worry about like forgetting of the abilities left to right. So yeah, I think we are going to try a lot in here. So let's go for this upgrade to the deadly spikes. And if there's like a DT rushes, then we'll have the blue assassins prepared. And this is going to be so freaking pretty insane, which I know obviously we're going to try to able to somehow showcase of, you know, how good of the bomb shooter changes really is though. But it's not just the big changes that they did to the bomb shooter, it was only the nerfs for the recursor cluster. Okay, he's sending me with some eco still. Should we send like a ZMG? I don't even know if this guy might try to defend the ZMG rushes, but I think we'll save it for round 30 with some fortified BED something. So let's try to see if we can try to go for that. We'll go for a couple more of the good old of the more border spams. I think this might be okay. We'll have the Richard facility as going to be the way. Oh, send me ZMG. Okay, this guy is sending like a really late ZMG, which is really odd to me. But I think we're going to try to do is we'll get so many of the bombs up. Go for a lot of the mob assassins. Or mob border, sorry. But let's go ahead and start using everything as we can. But I think we might defend it, right, chat? I think we are. Or maybe not, actually. Hold on. Let me try to tower boost this. Hold on. Oh no, we're actually not defending. Hold on. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong tower, bro. Wow, that was so bad, bro. Okay, send me another one. Okay, I'll send one back to him, though. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. Oh my god, that was bad. Yo, what am I doing, chat? I should have probably go for a spy sword in the first place. What the heck was that, bro? Oh my god, that was so bad, man. Oh, I pressed the wrong ability. Hold on. I gotta do it, guys. I don't care. We have to do it, guys. I'll send 145 BEDs here. Yup, that's my only type, man. Oh my god, that was so bad. This is gonna be bad for him, though, because I think this guy might somehow be dead to a DT rush. Right? Because I think this guy might not somehow survive this. Yeah, you're dead to the fortify. He went for the overdrives. Hold on. I think he might still be dead here. I don't know, man, but you might somehow be dead. So, if you send me with some DETs, I'll go for the... I'll try to go for a recursive cluster just in case. Yeah, but he's dead to the BAD. He's so dead. Alright, well, that's gonna be a GG here. Unless this guy might send me a DET, I'll just go for the recursive cluster. You know, I'll sell everything so we can try to save, to repair ourselves. I think he might be dead here. Yeah, he doesn't want to counter me. Alright, well, that's gonna be a GG here. Holy cow, man. That was such a craziest game that I almost barely choked that game left to right because I was trying my best to try to go for the Bloon Crush, but I just noticed I ran out of money. But all I can say is the boss shooter changes, which is known as the cluster for the early game, is definitely not that bad. I mean, it's still by far the best, which you guys may know that the clusters deals anything, especially whatever if you're on the map of Oasis or Covert Command. I'd rather prefer finding that maps that could work for the boss shooter so we could try to showcase that for the video. But let me know about your thoughts about the boss shooter nerf down in the comments down below. I know I couldn't find the map of Oasis or Covert Command, so we could try to showcase it for the video. But maybe another time, whatever, if we get the map, I will 100% try to showcase it a little bit for the content. But we will somehow take that for sure for today's content for sure. So GG's only though. But that's going to be it for today's video. So I hope you guys do all enjoy. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you're new here. And also while you're at it, drop a like on today's video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to check out my previous video of so the Mortar Monkey got a massive buff. Basically, the big one, which is known as the tier 4 top half, got a buff, as same thing with the other upgrades that got buff as well. If you want to find out of how good the mortar is now, you should probably watch my last video and find out.